His performances were excellent, perfection, and explosive. His stage presence was just captivating. The way that he moved across the stage, the way that he had the passion in the music of what he was singing and performing was really extraordinary. Kevan was very, very talented.
If you trying to win and we ain't that team that you trying to play, headed for the ball, try to stop us, we knocking you out the way. Your cleats in the air, back on the ground, that's where you finna stay.
He just overthought everything. He was a perfectionist. He did have low self-esteem. He just didn't see himself as others saw him.
I think he was down that he wasn't doing what he wanted to do. He was just doing a job that made money. Joy really eluded him, and that's one of the
seeking for release
enigmas of mental health. It's a broken brain that won't allow it.
Because even when he was doing the best, when he had nothing to really be depressed about, when he had a good job and he was performing shows and he was in great shape, even then he still struggled bad daily.
He did feel that if he could get help, that maybe he could get back into the workout. Maybe he could have the energy to go to the gym. Maybe he could have, the energy to go up and write music. I mean, he wanted help. He wanted to get better.
Each time, especially toward the last couple of months of his life, they basically pushed him away out the door. He didn't want to leave. They were saying, well, you're not sick enough.
A certain criteria that they had. There were 2 different kinds of beds, and apparently he wasn't sick enough to fit in whatever that criteria was.
I think in the end he was like, I'm reaching out for help. I'm not getting it. It's like, what's the use? Why even try anymore?
I'm really struggling with the fact that they wouldn't just let him stay for a 3-day, go through some counseling maybe with some counselors, really establish his med level. 3 times he went and said, I need help, I'm depressed, I need help. Instead of sending him away, I don't understand that. I was reading just how traumatized he was in panic attacks, but then at the very end it would say, does not fit.
So it's like, why even open your doors if you don't know what you're doing? You're putting people's lives at risk. Not even like a safety plan, or say, hey guys, why don't you guys come down and meet him, as he's leaving. Just see ya. Okay,
So
bye. Yeah.
For,
4 in the morning.
For someone to get in their car at midnight and drive 45 minutes from South Hill Puyallup all the way to Tacoma for the 3rd time saying, I need help, I want to be here, I don't feel good, my mind is going, to dark, bad places, and then to be turned away for a 3rd time.
And on that night of his death at 3:15, he had a major panic attack, shaking so bad that they couldn't get his vitals. But 35 minutes later, it said released 4:08. He never came home. He obviously drove around, went to Titlow, and he took his life. Who knows? He could have walked out of there with good direction to go to the DBT therapy and get better.
Yeah.
But they turned him away 3 times in 2 months, twice in 12 hours.